What's up, everybody? I'm Zanny Cakes, and it is officially Halloween, so happy Halloween to you guys. We are 1 week away from the release of Project Diablo 2. They have released the wiki on the official Project Diablo 2 website. It is not fully completed yet, however, there's a lot of new information that we can look at. And today in this video, we're going to look at how the corruption system works in Project Diablo 2. So here we are on the wiki, and let's take a look at what it's got to say. So Worldstone shards can be used to modify items and add affixes, example, max sockets. If you are familiar with the Path of Diablo corruption system, this is a very similar system. The Worldstone shard would be like your Orb of Corruption. How to use: we place the Worldstone shard into the Heraldric Cube with another item and press the transmute button. Corruption system breakdown. We have a 50% chance to roll a modifier, a 25% chance to turn the item into a random rare or brick, and a 25% chance to roll sockets on an item. If the item already has sockets, there's a 50-50 chance of a modifier and rare roll. So this is a bit different than Path of Diablo. I don't see anything about CNC. It doesn't seem like there's a corrupted no change option. And it says if the item already has sockets, you have a 50-50 chance of modifier and rare roll. So if it already has sockets, it also doesn't mention that. So I guess you can slam the things that already have sockets. And it doesn't mention anything about ethereal. I believe that you can slam ethereal items as well. However, if it already has sockets, you have a 50% chance of bricking the item. So I don't know if the item cannot get sockets, like rings or boots or just any of the pieces that cannot roll sockets. I don't know if that implies that there's a 50% brick chance on any of those pieces. If there is a 50% brick chance, then that kind of sucks. I think that's a little bit too high. The 25% chance, I think, is even then a bit high, but the having a 50-50 chance of bricking your griffins is just, if you already have sockets in it or whatever. I guess that's griffins isn't a very good example. If you had a 50-50 chance of bricking a 30% Maras, that, I mean, I wouldn't risk it myself personally. I mean, we'll get down to the mods here in a second, but that just seems like it's a bit steep. So maximum sockets outcomes via corruptions. In Path of Diablo, you can get the maximum amount of sockets that are allowed on a specific piece of item. In this one, you have a 3-socket max on helmets, chests, and shields. So your chest and shield, you cannot get 4-socketed, like Talrash's armors, or you can get 3 sockets. And then for one-handed weapons, we have 4 sockets max. And for 2-handed weapons, we have 6 sockets max. So the 4 sockets max, that leads me to believe that lightsabers will be pretty much useless, as you need the 5 sockets on a lightsaber to get a 110 increased attack speed. So you won't be able to get a 5-socketed or better lightsaber. So that might affect some of the endgame builds a little bit. 2-handed weapons, you can get 6 max. That I'm also curious as to if the maximum sockets for an item itself can actually be surpassed. For an example, if you get the Brainhue Ogre Axe, it can only get up to 3 sockets on an Ogre Axe. I wonder if you could actually get 6 sockets with the way that the corruptions work in this system. And then, however, you can also use the new material called Larzuk's Puzzle Box on clean or corrupted items to gain a random amount of sockets up to these amounts. Armors, helmet, chest, and shield, you can get 2 sockets. One-handed weapons, you can get 2 sockets. And 2-handed weapons, you can get 4 sockets. So that's pretty cool, because that basically saves you from having to farm your Larzuk skills or your Larzuk quest for sockets, and you get more than just 1 socket on stuff. and you can use it on things that have already been slammed. So you could effectively roll one of these rare mods on your WinForce and then also get 4 sockets on it, and that would be pretty awesome. So going down to the list of mods, so let's take a look at weapon corruption mods. It says there's a 10% chance, a 6% chance, and a 4% chance. I don't know what that percent chance is referring to. As it says up here, there's a 50% chance to roll a modifier. So I don't know why. I mean, that right there only adds up to 20%. So I don't know if it's you have a 50% chance of getting a common mod, a 30% chance of getting a mid rarity mod, and then a 20% chance of getting the rare mod. If you roll a modifier, that would be my best guess, because you're most likely to get the commons, a little bit less likely to get these, and then these ones are rare. But so I'm not really sure what the percentage chance here is actually indicating. But on the mods, you can get enhanced damage, life on hits, magic find, life or mana after kill, faster hit recovery, attack rating. In the mid-range ones, we can get elemental pierce, faster cast rate, life steal, and enhanced damage. A thorns type thing, deadly strike, increased attack speed, and crushing blow. And then over here in the rare mods, we have 20 increased attack speed and up to 120% enhanced damage, up to 30 increased attack speed and crushing blow, ignores target defense and enhanced damage, deadly strike and enhanced damage, attack rating enhanced damage, 1 to skills, and then +2 elemental damage with 10% faster cast rate. So these are some absolutely amazing mods. And going back to our WinForce example, if we had a WinForce roll 25% deadly strike and then 70% enhanced damage, and then went and used our Larzik's puzzle box and got 4 sockets on it, that would make for a really, really good bow for any end game scenario. So that would be awesome. Yeah, another one I was thinking of was if you rolled the 5% lightning damage and 10% faster cast rate on something like in Escuda's Temper, you could have a 25% enhanced lightning damage, 50% faster cast rate Escuda's. And then also, which will be in another video, Escuda's actually has minus enemy resistances on it now in Project Diablo 2. So that can be a very, very good endgame weapon for sorceresses. So either way, it looks like it's going to be much more dynamic than the Path of Diablo corruption system. I have not seen anything as far as corruptions on jewelry. We've got gloves, belts, boots, helmets, shields, chests, and weapons. So I don't know if jewelry is not slammable. And then like I said, I didn't see anything that said that you cannot slam ethereal items. However, I did not find anywhere that it says that you can. So overall, I think that it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be some really just absolutely amazing slams on some of those rare items that are going to make them extremely valuable. You know, another thing is a little preview to some of the item changes. They made it to where the grandfather, instead of being indestructible, repairs durability, so it can actually spawn as ethereal. So you could actually get an ethereal grandfather and then come down here and roll 350 attack rating and 120% enhanced damage on top of that and get 4 sockets in it. There's just some absolutely phenomenal combinations that you can make with what I'm seeing on these lists. So I'm interested to see what kind of items end up being the popular ones. An example from Path of Diablo would be like the skins of the Viper Magi. If you get 4 sockets on it, or 40% faster cast rate, stuff like that, that's a really popular item. So I'm interested to see what kind of popular items that we end up getting in Project Diablo 2. So check back. We're going to be going over a lot more information on this website, but for the crafting system, that pretty well covers it as far as what I can see. And again, happy Halloween. Stay safe out there. And as always, good luck. Have fun. We hope to see you out there.